Hi guys, it's Dan at Cozy Cork, and this week we are insulating some cold walls that are suffering from black spot mould and condensation. This is due to lack or no insulation on these outbuilding walls. So the walls are actually in solid condition, they just have wallpaper over it. So it's time to scrape that off. That's all got to come off before we apply any type of product to the walls. So yeah, it's a big old scraperoonie, and then scraping back any loose paint that's left behind from stripping the wallpaper. Yeah, get all that off, and then we're good to go to start mixing the cork insulation up. So it comes straight out of the plastic sheet in there, and then it's added in with a binder. This is what actually sets the cork off in the bucket when it goes on the wall, and then it's time to whack the first coat on. So it's a 2-coat system. This first coat goes on, that has to completely dry, and then the second coat will go on. So as you can see here, first coat's all on and flattened, and yeah, so then we're up ready next to put the second coat on. And so now the second coat is going on. So I usually put the first coat on a bit thicker than the second coat, because I find that if you did it both in 2mm thicknesses, which the system is a 4mm system, when you come to skim over it, it's a bit harder. So I like to do a thick coat first time and then a thin coat the second. Now the benefit of this product as well, because it's a thin wall insulation, is literally you can leave all of your fixtures, fittings, radiator brackets and electrical sockets in place. We just drop them behind and then just straight over the top. And so what we're trying to achieve here, we're just trying to warm the surface of the wall. Now before it was just a sand and cement cold wall, and now we're putting something that's warm and eradicating black spot mould. So that's the second coat on. It's quite flat by standards. I'm a bit of a pro at it now. It took some getting used to, but it's actually, once you get the hang of it, it's really nice. Now you can see at the top of the ceilings there, I've plastered around the edges. This stops like a cold bridging effect from the ceiling to the walls. So now I just plaster straight over it as normal, as if I was just plastering a normal wall or a plasterboarded wall. You don't need to put any primers with it. You just go straight over the top, and I tell you what, it's actually a really nice background to plaster over. Now once we've skimmed over this, you are free to go and decorate as you like. But this is with a difference. So the walls are going to perform completely different from something that was cold and damp and mouldy before. It's good. This wall's going to act completely different. It's just going to be warmer to the touch, and it's not going to attract any black spot mould. So now the wall looks completely normal, but it's insulated, warmer, and a lot more comfortable. And we've done it all without losing space or moving anything.